Now, joining Michael Coates is with me, Twitter's former Chief Information Security Officer. Michael joins me from San Francisco. This is a big problem, obviously, stating the obvious for Twitter. This wasn't somebody hacking the person, they hacked Twitter. How did it happen?
Yeah, the information we have so far really does stem around the social engineering attack, as you said. And I really do need to applaud Twitter in their transparency and speed. If you look at other data breaches that have happened, they're not reported on as quickly, and you have no idea the insight on what's happened. So it is great that they've come forward and shared what they have so far. But to that regards, yeah, social engineering attack, this could be any number of techniques being used, from phishing emails, from some sort of bribery or other, and really targeting the internal employees. The thing to remember about this is a very prevalent attack method across numbers of companies, especially those platforms that have such impact on the world through their social platforms.
But these platforms, Twitter has had problems in the past with an employee. Facebook's had problems with an employee. They've all recognised that you're only, as strong as your weakest link, and the weakest link is often an employee. So here, surely the question will be why there weren't layers of protection, or maybe they were, and they too were defeated.
Yeah, that's what we really need to get to the bottom of, because while I certainly can't speak to internal controls inside the company, I can confirm there are many layers of controls. There's analysis, there's logging, there's data science analysis, minimum privilege, all of these things that you would expect in these systems. And then the question does come to mind of, when all is said and done, how did this attack get through those items? I do think that based on the prominence of these platforms, that it is a continual area of more security investment. Right. Based on the role they play in the world, we just need to keep bolstering that security to no end.
Does it sound like it was private individuals, or a group of private individuals, or state-sponsored?
Well, based on what we're seeing from the attack actually leveraging, a Bitcoin scam, there is a question in your mind of, is that really all they did with the accounts? Could there have been something more sinister? And looking at past attacks that have happened on the platform where a prominent account has been compromised, it is often just what you see. We've seen very prominent accounts be compromised just to spew vulgarities. And you think, well, wow, you could have done so much more with that account. Thank goodness you didn't. In this situation, the same sort of thoughts come to mind. So I do think that points to an individual where their MO is to extract money through a Bitcoin scam.
Which, of course, begs the question why anybody would ever send money on a get-rich-quick scheme that supposedly come from a famous person. But the gullibility to one side, actually, no, the gullibility is the crucial part, because if you now start hacking Donald Trump or Joe Biden and start putting false statements, serious statements, geopolitical statements, then you could be hitting gullible people with true fake news.
Well, there's certainly a threat in the information that comes across those channels, and the importance of protecting them. There's also the other issue of politicians that choose to use those for their official press statements, which I think is another issue to be discussed. But yes, in this situation in particular, we are fortunate that it looks like a Bitcoin scam. While there was money lost from those that are gullible, it appears to be from the outside, the main attack approach used here.
Good to see you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.